All right. So let me ask you a question. Okay. If we take people that are convicted of sexual crimes like regarding children, mm, like, having child pornography on your computer. If just saying it, and then that would like maybe put you on a sex registry in the neighborhood. Um, can you explain to me why in the world that we would have a school hire a fruitcake like this to be a principal in charge of children? And how
did that happen?
how did that happen? And how exactly, okay, can a school or school board or anyone who made this decision possibly even defend it? Okay? That's the fucking world we live in, boys and girls.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
There's something seriously wrong with our damn world now, man. Hey, you can't deny it, man. Right?
Can't keep up with it either.
Yeah, right. Hey, so this is Truthslinger, man, and hippie chick coming at you on the side.
Hey.
And we're coming to you for the, I don't know, roughly 139th time. We just keep doing this over and over because that's what God made us to do.
Yep.
We're just wound up, man, and we just can't not consume all this stuff. that's just happening in this world. But the problem is, right, we're finding that it's happening so damned fast that we literally can't keep up with it, right? So honestly, I can't take a deep dive tonight, or I'm not going to take a deep dive. I'm just going to try some stuff. I'm just going to kind of whiz down through the feed, and if I don't like whatever the hell she retweeted, I might just pop over to the feed that's recommended for us and just go look at some shit there and just like really quick talk about it and just kind of flutter around like a butterfly a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
Because it's just, it is mind-boggling. I mean, wouldn't you agree that it's happening so fast now?
Oh, it is.
I mean,
It's
everything is flying and coming apart so fast, and all this stuff is happening except for the impeachment of anybody in the fucking
Right.
Democratic Party.
right.
Anybody,
know
from the
what?
president down, from Mayorkas or any of those fuckers.
What did you think about Glenn Beck?
Oh, Glenn Beck lost his ever-loving mind this morning.
Yep.
Ever-loving mind, boy. He just went nuts. He said, I mean, how many times did he say, I've had it?
Oh boy. He's done such good work investigating and documenting all kinds of things at his own expense. And he's fed up that there's no accountability.
Oh, it's just freaking terrible. It is. And I think we all are. And again, like I said, the biggest thing we sense the mood, as we go through our Twitter feed and or the Twitter stuff that we subscribe to, and then decide what it is that we curate in our Twitter feed, and that what we're going to kind of cover here. Man, it's just like look. I feel I was talking to somebody just recently, and I'm trying to, my mechanic, and I'm talking to him about political issues. And I just happened to say this thing about mandatory vaccination, and he gave me the exact same. If you haven't seen yesterday's show about that
man.
black gentleman,
Oh boy.
yeah, that said, oh yes, I have drawn this line, and thee shalt thou not cross it, right?
I
Thou
will
shalt
not
go no further,
comply.
right?
Right.
I will not comply. That's it. And, when people start saying, I will die on this hill, right? And I'm hearing more and more of that. And so it's not surprising that people are losing their damn minds. And so, it's been going crazy. But let's just talk about a couple of things here. Let's really quick. Let me see. We'll go to the 2-panel news, 3-panel news, whatever. Yeah. Okay. So this guy, let's just run up to the top real quick. You said you retweeted some junk about this guy.
Yeah. You might want to just.
All right. No. Well, let's just talk about this. Okay. I mean, I'll refresh this, but let's go down from the top for a little while
Okay,
until I
cool.
get bored, and then we'll jump out. Right.
I
So,
like it.
Proud Boy Joe Biggs received 17 years in January 6th seditious conspiracy case. Now, didn't he get the longest sentence?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, so far.
They're
Now,
expecting Enrique might get the longest.
now, honestly, I will tell you, I did not take a deep dive, and I do not know what evidence the federal government had, nor what they presented. Do you?
No.
I don't know anything about the
mean,
trial. The only thing I know is that he said something when he was sentenced after asking for mercy or something that said this is something he will have to live with for the rest of his life. That he did. Okay. I think he said that he did. Okay. Now, so what the hell does that mean? Honestly, shit, I don't know.
They say that he acted as an instigator and a leader. So
Yeah,
they didn't
right.
say that he actually hurt anybody. But
Yeah,
he probably
no,
instigated.
Oh, man. 18 years. The point is 18 years is ridiculous because it was a freaking riot. Okay. And people got pissed off. And like I said, I don't know what the evidence is. But, I mean, come
Well,
on,
look-
18 years.
Look, honey, look at what's highlighted in blue. Biggs, the judge ruled that Biggs' tearing down of a fence that stood between police and rioters qualified him for he tore down a fence. Okay, that's what he did. That was the biggest offense thing because it affected.
Tore down a fence.
Yeah.
And so that fence being torn down, okay, apparently led to the almost 1 million people that were never going to get through those barriers, that orange construction fence,
Right.
right? It was meant to hold back 1 million people, right? But because they had that bicycle barrier right there, he took it away. So they're going to take him away for 18 years. So I got to go, man. I got to move. What the hell does Wendy say?
Oh, Wendy.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know, I have to just say, there is more evidence that James Comer has at this point.
Yeah.
What is it with that pussy, and why won't he move forward? Well, you know, they beg for... Fuck that shit. Nancy Pelosi was marching down the goddamn hallway without a fucking silver platter.
Tiki torches.
Okay, with tiki torches and shit, 5 minutes. No, fuck the inquiry. No, like, impeach him. Impeach fucking him. Do what they did. Oh, God, we got all the receipts, man.
Yep.
What do they have on Comer? What does someone have on Comer?
Well,
because at this point, if he doesn't move forward...
In all fairness, they're not in session. He can't do any... They're having hearings right now. They're actually working behind the scenes, but they can't do any voting.
Got to move on. This is the frickin' freak elementary school principal. Apparently, what does it have? Real knockers?
I don't think so.
I mean, what does it have? A dick with tits?
No.
I still don't understand this shit. Are these guys, ugly fat men taking hormones and growing tits?
Yeah, see the picture on the left?
Or they're surgical implants.
I don't know.
That's what they are. They're freaks. Okay, they're fucking freaks. If that guy, oh, come on, man, in a school as a principal. Oh shit. Okay, I got to go. What is this? Who is this?
Oh, he's just
but
on
as all
Staten
government
Island.
websites, it doesn't work. Their own statute says that if it was unforeseen circumstances, you can apply for a permit. That's great. They won't let me select the date. They also want me to pick these weird things that have nothing to do with what I'm requesting.
What the hell is that?
Move on. He's trying to get a permit. He's with Scott Libido.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, almost 6,000 this year overdoses in Maine. And now they're happening in a park and ride parking lot because that's where they made a makeshift illegal immigrant camp. And apparently, like twice a day, they got to show up there with Narcan or something. It's just ridiculous. Moving on. Let's see. Better Maine. Oh, we had an Angolan man brutally attacked a woman, gave the man a detached retina, then fought a cop, right? We love the Maine Wire, man. What a good reporting agency, man. Don't you agree? The MaineWire.com.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So anyway, they just dropped the charges. Just dropped them. Not sure who's going to pay for the detached retina either. I tell you, the situation where we've got a super class of citizens, we have a super class of citizens that have special rights that are above the actual citizens. The non-citizens actually have more rights than the citizens. How is that possible?
I don't
More
know.
benefits, more rights, more help. Okay? Holy shit. Let me just talk for one damn second. What the hell is this? Let me talk about Hawaii for a second, because I don't even know if there's anything down there. Excuse me, but I'm thinking about it. These sons of bitches in the government, okay, are either the most incompetent I can't say those two things together. These sons of bitches in the government are either the most incompetent people on the planet that completely went like Three Stooges, Keystone Cops, Laurel and Hardy, right? Look it up on YouTube, dummies, if you don't know what I'm talking about, younger people, okay? Trying to paint a room for Three Stooges, right? What the hell? The water was off. Okay. What, the barriers? Oops. They put the barriers up and told people to shelter in place. Oh, what? The only people that lived disobeyed, right? And now we have this really weird situation where a bunch of boats and a bunch of cars where there was no grass fire around them and the boats were in the water. Yeah, they all burned. All of them. All of them burned up. Like what? From what? The embers of the brush fire? You've got to be out of your mind. Right? In a gravel parking lot, there's a car that's molten and the parts are like inside the windshield looks like a melted Jolly Rancher candy. Right? Let's just put it this way. There's a whole lot of suspicion on the internet that we're talking about microwave directed energy weapons, or at least that's what Alex Jones believes. And I was there mentally before he went there, right? They've been around. I've already done a voiceover. That's what I do. I do voiceovers, and I'm on a Weapons and Warheads channel. So I know about directed energy weapons, right?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. They're still missing, okay? They incinerated the place, right? Burned it, razed it to the ground, and prevented as many people as they could from leaving so that they would burn to death, right? I mean, apparently, I guess, I don't know, what they're saying is that, oh, there's nothing left. There's no, they're still under-reporting the numbers. They still won't tell us what's going on there, right? They still won't let drones fly over it. There's still apparently black fence around the whole place. Okay? They burned down a whole damn historic town. And hundreds of children are missing. Right? And there's still, we don't have all the information about what the hell is going on. The power never got cut off either during the entire fire. Well, what happens when a pole gets burned down? Well, there goes another transformer, another fire goes off.
Right.
Okay?
They had no water. They blocked.
Well,
the
apparently it was
exits.
windy, okay, which on that day too.
Right.
Which is probably why they decided to fly a big plane with a big look at it. Look at this. Look at the devastation. What is with all these cars burned on a road?
And how were the boats in the ocean on fire?
Exactly. How exactly is that possible?
That's crazy.
Right? Just not buying it, man. Just not buying it. Right? So very, very bad. Very, very bad. Anyway. So yeah, Proud Boys. We talked about the Proud Boys. We talked about this fruitcake. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Here. This is your masks being made for you. That they're, in the fall.
जिसको गवर्नमेंट इतना
That you're going to have to put back
महत्व देती
on.
है और इन लोगों के जान के साथ खिलवाड़ हो रहा है
Yeah.
ये मजबूर
Those are
है
masks, yeah.
और जो लोग इन्हें बनाने के लिए दे रहे हैं
Children
कारखाने
making the masks. So,
वाले,
I mean, first of all, it's disturbing from the standpoint of we have child labor.
जब इस तरह जमीन
That's
में
first thing.
पहले से ही
And second
रखा
thing
हुआ
is,
है और
that doesn't look
खराब
real,
आदतों से पैक हो रहा है तो सोचिए टेस्ट क्या
hypoallergenic
पॉजिटिव देगा कि
or
नेगेटिव देगा
sanitary. You know those boxes that is in the hospital at the and the doctor's office right at the front, right?
Just a little.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about? And they go, please put that on, sir. You can't come in this sterile environment unless you put that mask on your face. Yeah. Little hashish and kashish over here made them. So, right? Okay. Gender affirming care at Boston Children's Health Physicians. Oh, yay. Let's mutilate the smallest
Look how
children possible. Oh, God. Marjorie Taylor Greene doing some heavy lifting. Now, check this out, man. She pumped this 4 times. Oh, yeah, there's 1, 2. All right, that's enough of that. So let's look at this. All right. Now, I just want to say at this point, I'm not the first to react to this on the internet. Am I?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
People are very upset.
Oh, no. Let's just listen to it first, and then we'll talk about it real quick. Right? Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that.
It has been so extraordinary to see how people have shared their mana and shared themselves and just opened up in a way that we've never experienced before.
So it is how we interact with each other and love one another that shows through in everyone.
We just finished one of several meetings because we've been meeting with community leaders for the past couple of weeks. And just trying to figure out what we could do.
What is
And
this?
I was sent a message about Dolly Parton's fund that she started for the people of Gatlinburg when there was a tragedy and fire in Gatlinburg. And she called it the People's Fund, actually, My People's Fund, she called it, where money was sent directly to each individual. And this idea all started because of Dolly. Thank you, Dolly.
Thank you, Dolly.
Thank you, Dolly.
Ooh.
Because when I sent that to Dwayne and he said, this sounds good. You mean we could put money directly into the hands of the people? And we've been having a meeting
Yeah,
every
you can
day
write a
since that
check.
moment.
We were texting.
Wait a
when
minute.
This tragedy took place, and the idea was, what can we do?
How do we help? How do we help?
How do we help? What do we do? Can we create something? Do we support something that's already in place? And in this time of need, you want to take care of the greatest need of the people, and that's giving them money.
We have put $10 million to start the fund of our own money and are looking forward to the help of every person who called me and said, what can I do? This is what you can do.
This is
the
what you
People's
can
Fund
do.
of Maui.
Oh, look at that. Look at that arm on the shoulder there. The People's Fund, right? Okay, now, Oprah Winfrey is one of the richest women on the fucking planet. And
She's a billionaire.
$10 million to Oprah Winfrey is like she spent that in the first quarter for fucking flowers and shit just to decorate her villas and mansions. Okay, and that's just and plus maybe the staff, right? Okay, this woman burns through cash like crazy, right? Now look at her. She's out there with Dwayne the Rock. And you know what? And I think I just lost all respect for that fucking guy too.
Oh, yeah.
What a dirtbag. What a fucking piece of shit dirtbag. Now, why do you say that, Tim? Why are you being so hard? They're being nice to they're being nice to these people, these poor people, the people that their houses burned down and that are crying and all this kind of stuff, right? Isn't that right? Right? Oh, you don't know the whole story. You don't know the whole story. You don't know that these people, okay, first of all, own property, I believe, on Maui to begin with.
They do.
Number one.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
And there's
and number two. And you know
burn
what?
down.
And you know what? And theirs didn't burn down.
No.
Mm-mm. But you know let's just say less desirable housing around the area, basically the entire fucking historic town of Lahaina. Okay, it was burned to a fucking crisp, razed to the ground. All right. Now you might say, well, okay, Tim, that's just a little fucking weird, but really, they're trying to help. Look at the smile on this guy's face. He's genuine and sincere. God, he has to be. And Oprah, oh, Jesus, Oprah's Oprah. You cannot believe in Jesus because Oprah told you it's okay. I mean, that's Oprah, right? It's not like she was running a children's school in Africa that's been accused of apparent abuse, right? Oh, no. What?
Huh?
What? Huh?
No.
Yeah, no.
Girl school.
Anyway, so where was I?
Mm.
Why do I seem so hard on these people? Okay, all right. Is it just because they own property and I'm jealous of them and that their damn house didn't burn down and no, that just seems kind of suspicious. It's like a conspiracy theory and all that kind of shit. Oh, what? I forgot to tell you. Did you know that people have been trying to buy up all the damn land in Lahaina, like in downtown and shit? But
Sell.
Right? No, they wouldn't sell because they were locals that lived there and developed those businesses, and they were multi-generational, and they were paying it down for person to person. And son of a bitch, if no matter how much money they offered those people, those sons of bitches, they just didn't want to give up their property. Nope, they said no. And I mean said no a lot. and apparently said no to a whole lot of money. Like $10 million? No. No. No, they were offered apparently one property like well over $100 million plus for like a little piece of shit square postage stamp. And the guy said, no.
Wasn't BlackRock
Involved, I believe, very deeply. I believe I will tell you that if you, I'll tell you, I'll go out on a limb and say they most assuredly probably are, right? And if you find I'm freaking wrong and you think I'm a nutbag, you comment below while you're liking and subscribing because I'm talking spitting truth here and you didn't hear this before, okay? Yeah, I believe they toasted Maui, burned it to the ground, right?
Yeah.
And, I mean, the fire marshals were all on vacation or indisposed or away.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
the
the
mayor
whole
was
thing.
gone. Everyone was gone.
Everyone was gone. The whole thing was just a really cluster,
And
right?
they-
I mean, you know, kind of the kind of cluster like, I don't know, when Epstein killed himself with a paper towels when the cameras were off and the two guards both happened to fall asleep at the same time, right? Okay, same thing here. So what happens? Well, these people have images. They got to have a cover story, right? So what do? Oprah, the caring, loving, I mean, her heart is so damn warm and large that she loves kids. And I mean, she really loves kids, if you know what I'm saying. Her heart is really big. And so she's going to come in now and donate $10 million. $10 million.
Oh, is it?
$10 million they donated. It's a starter, you know, for everybody else. Everybody else will raise another $5 million maybe. You know, the little people. And, and then that money will go directly to those people that lost everything they ever owned in their whole fucking life. And the insurance policies, apparently not paying out either. So, I don't know. I'm not really a conspiracy theory kind of guy. I just believe the shit I see in front of my eyes and I say, seems to be these things may be connected. You know, kind of like the Hunter Biden going to the Ukraine and then impeaching Trump over the whole phone call about him asking about what the hell they were doing over in the Ukraine, and then now finding the laptop and finding out that Joe Biden's been going under about 20 different pseudonyms in different emails to hide all the shit that he's been talking about with Hunter, which is all the influence peddling. That stuff? Oh, I'm sorry. I just... Come on, people. At this point, it's so thinly veiled. All you have to do is just do a little, I'm a nobody, okay? I'm a citizen journalism, but people, look at this. 10 million is chump change. Look up what Oprah Winfrey's worth. You tell me. Tell me right now, right? And before I'll move on a little bit and read what's going on here, and you do some research, right? What a just... I hate these people.
2.5 billion.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I'm going to use my little calculator button here because I'm old and I'm sorry. Did you say how much?
$2.5 billion.
Did you say billion dollars? Okay, hang on a minute. I have to think about the numbers of zeros, but hold on a minute. Okay. So let's first start with 10 million, right? We're going to put that in the numerator. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. The numerator is the number on top. And we're going to see the percentage. That's what we're going to go for. I'm going to figure the percentage of her income she donated. Her net worth that she donated to the poor people of Maui.
Her neighbors.
Her neighbors, right? On the other side of the fence.
And none of them had their
The other,
houses
you know,
burned.
the other side of the fence.
Like the other side of the tracks.
Neighbors. Yeah, exactly. So let's go 10 million. We got 6 zeros. We got 10 plus 6 zeros. Ready? Right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $10 million.
Okay.
Now, I'm sorry. Okay, now we're going to go divide. That's the denominator. We're going to figure out our total. What was that again? $2.5 billion, right? How many? I believe a billion is 1,000 million.
Wow.
So it's 1 million and then it goes billion, right?
Okay,
so let's
so
go. So that means
two.
nine zeros. Is that right?
I think so.
9 zeros.
Let's see how it
Okay.
looks.
Let's see how it looks. So let's go
Two. You don't need a point.
2.5 billion, right? So it's going to be
5.
just a 2,
Uh-huh.
5, 2. But we got to go. That's one of the zeros. That counts as a 0.
Yeah.
So we got 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? Does that look right?
That looks.
9
2
digits.
and a half.
9 digits after a 2. 2 and a
2
half.
billion
right?
and 500
Okay.
million.
Are you ready? You probably did the math in your head already, but don't take away my thunder. Here we go. I wish I had a drum roll, but we'll try this. Okay, let's go. Equals 0.004.
Wow.
No, wait a minute.
What is it?
Let me get this right. 0.01 would be 20. That would be 1%, correct, of the person's net worth. This is 0.004, which means it's less than half that. Okay? So basically, if I said, you had $100,000 in savings, yeah, that's $400. I'm sorry, $100,000. Yeah, that's $400. So she donated out of our $100,000. Let's just say she sold a piece of property for $100,000. Yeah, that's how much she donated for $400 to her. I'm just trying to put it in your terms. If you own a piece of property, $100,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
$400. Shit. If I get $100,000, I just go, and I have to make a tithe or some shit like that, right? I mean, God, tithe is 10% for hell's sake, right? But
This is
$400 out of right. So this is what my point is you understand, paltry amount of her overall net worth. Okay, and that's what's reported.
right.
That's just what's reported.
Right. Plus,
Who knows?
She probably,
Who knows what vaults are filled with gold and jewels? No, you think I'm kidding? You've seen the movies. Every one of these sons of bitches has a safe in their house behind a damn painting somewhere. And they do. And they keep shit off the books. Even when I was less, before I was saved, okay, we squirrel away cash and stuff off the books, right? People do this, right? So my point is that there's no compassion here. $10 million sounds like a lot to you and me until you do the math and think about it. But look at her. She just looks so ordinary with look at that chiseled John smile. What a bunch of pieces of fucking shit. They want to own the whole island, and the only thing they want left on the damned island is a bunch of brown people to serve them. And bring the stuff to the banquets and, make the pigs and the pineapples and you know what I'm saying? And put a big ass fucking golf course there so they can all play. It's the most expensive real estate, second most expensive real estate per square foot in the fucking world. Open your eyes. In cooperation with our government. These powerful elite people commanded the government or in leagues with the government and burned down an island they wanted. Not just any island, okay? They could have had their fucking pick, right? I mean, how many goddamn islands are uninhabited out there, right?
Right.
No, but this is the most beautiful place on earth. Uh-huh. Been there. Okay. What they've done is they should hang. They should hang. All of them. I hate them. I hate Hollywood. I hate the elite. I hate them all. They all should burn. Oh, my God. All right. I think that's about enough. I think this is a cool house, and that's a really cool camper in front of it. Just thought we'd show you that.
Yeah.
And let me see.
Wait, go back up. What was that about?
It's just somebody said if you're not following Wendy. We agree.
Wendy.
Right?
Yep.
So anyway, let's just end on this President Trump thing and just have him thumbs up. 2024, President Trump, go, woohoo. All right, let me wrap this up for you. That was a fun show, and I tried to flutter around a little bit, and I think I did a good job showing you a lot of the little stuff that's going on and talking about little stuff, but then yet focusing on something that I thought was important and we needed to talk about, which is the fact that, something very, very, very fishy is going on, and the details are still sketchy. They've roughed up citizen journalists that flew there to try and report on it. There's a total blackout on shit what's going on. The FEMA's got a blackout all over it, and we don't know what the hell's going on. And in my opinion, there's a giant cover-up going on in place, and it's not just a cover-up of incompetence, right?
Right.
There's too much indifference there. And there's too much to be gained by all of this for the other people involved. It's a land grab, people. It's exactly what happened. And now they're going to continue to get bolder because they think you're all that just that damn stupid and that we're all just going to keep putting up with it. But we're not. Nope. You're going to keep coming back here. You're going to keep asking yourself, what is it that you can do? And I'll tell you something. I've been talking about on my videos for a while now, and fortunately, I've got some people that are coming to me. And so, yeah, volunteer with us is one of the things. If you have absolutely nothing else you can do, locally or whatever, besides getting in the face of your local politicians and your local librarians or going and being the librarian, right? Doing something like that, right? Or run for an office or something like that. Or you can support us. You can support us monetarily. You can like, subscribe, share that. That's really important. And make sure you hit the notification so you know when we go live. Like I'm going live like tonight. And so you need to know about that. So do that. I think they work. Hook up with that. Because we want to keep you informed and you want to stay here and you want to know about the hearings that we're going to cover and the social unrest and the riots and the trial of Donald J. Trump that is going to be publicized because they deliberately pulled some shit so that they're going to not try this in a federal court. It's going to be a state court in Georgia. And it's going to be a great circus, right? Mm-hmm. And, of course, it's got nothing to do with the election, of course, and the timing of the trial and being on Super Tuesday or the day before. Nah, nothing to do with anything. Right, so, right, man, well, let me tell you. It's ridiculous. And it's all so transparent now. And they don't care. And they're going to continue to go with this power grab. And so the ride is going to get wilder. Please stay with us, seriously. Because A, you'll be entertained, but B, more importantly, you're going to be able to keep up with the stuff that the legacy media won't tell you, right? And the stuff that we uncover, we source pretty good, right? I don't pass on too much that comes single sourced or out of nowhere. No. We usually will pass stuff on. So if you hear it here, you pretty much take it to the bank. I might make a mistake, but we take stuff on good sources. So you're in good hands with us, but you know, what can you do? The other ways you can do is help us. Okay. I've got a Substack. I could use a couple of more writers. Maybe. And then what I can do is, get to reach more people and provide more content. Right. And there are other ways as well. Andrews is going to help me edit a book, for example. That's just one of the things. So if you have some skill that you know of that you can toss in on this Truth Slinger project, become part of the Truth Slinger army, right? And get involved. And if you do, at some point in time, I'm going to turn my store back on and I'm going to send you a damn t-shirt. Okay? That's a promise. I won't be able to do it right away because I don't have enough people to justify opening up my store just yet, right? But soon we will. So just help us get involved. Maybe become a mod or something like that. From when one of my other mods is not around or whatever, stuff like that. So anyway, that's you can stay involved and do things that way. But the time is now, people. Time is short. Be urgent. Make sure you're mentally prepared that this might fall apart and might happen, and probably will get there eventually.
Peacefully get in people's faces.
Yeah, I mean, do what you can, but also be prepared, okay? Because when stuff goes sideways, you don't want to go lose your mind, right? And then make sure you're spiritually prepared. Know you're walking with Christ, right? And then finally, make sure you're physically prepared to get where the hell you're going when everything does go sideways, right? Have some place to go. So anyway, do those things and then try and fight like hell and make sure it doesn't fall apart. But who knows? China might be external force. Russia go to World War III. Civil war breaks out.
North
Just
Korea,
not sure. There's so many wild cards here, right?
Yeah.
So stay here so you can stay up, you can stay informed and know what's going on, right? So I'm True Slinger. I think there's been enough said. That's Hippie Chick over there.
Woo!
And we are just thinking out of here, right?
Yep.
Bye.